Всем привет! С вами Тори. Мы продолжаем играть в Tales of Arise. И я снова загружаюсь с того места, где мы с вами расстались, потому что в самом начале был очень интересный диалог, который я решила вам показать. Я дальше не ходила. Я посмотрела диалог, такая думаю, блин, а вдруг будут еще такие диалоги? Поэтому будете со мной. Вдруг это место все-таки окажется не просто каким-то лабиринтом. Достаточно выглядит не так много идти, поэтому...
I take it we're heading through here then?
Everything all right, Zephyr?
Yeah, it's nothing.
What is that? A ring?
It was my wife's.
Your wife? You never mentioned anything about being married.
That's surprising?
You said was. So then, is she gone? Was it the Renans?
No, she was sick. I couldn't get her the medicine she needed, and then she was gone. I'd always wanted to show her the world as it could be.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. There are plenty of people out there more deserving of your sympathy than me.
But...
Let's go.
Что-то он какой-то поникший весь, вам не кажется? Что-то с ним не так. Мне кажется, учитывая, что он не присоединяется к команде, возможно, он у нас умрет. Надеюсь, что это не так, конечно. Вау, это еще кто? Новые враги?
Normally I don't pick on the weak. Stay away from its toxin.
Так, ладно.
Another notch in the old belt.
Keep them coming.
You like that taste of freedom, kid?
I think I could get used to it.
Вот я только хотела сказать, они сейчас встанут, наверное, похожи на каких-то
What
таких...
is this place anyway? What's with these columns and steps?
No idea. I've never been here before either. Rena's convoy squads probably used it in the past.
I guess. It's definitely seen better days. You wouldn't know anything, would you, Shion?
Nope. And I'm not interested in learning either.
Actually, these are Danon ruins. See? You can tell by the way the columns are decorated and stuff. They're all old Danon designs.
Are you saying these things were built more than 300 years ago, then?
Yeah. I have no idea what they were used for, though.
It's amazing to think our ancestors were capable of making such structures. Hopefully there'll come a time when us Danons will be able to walk through here freely again.
That's exactly what you're fighting for, isn't it? Let's keep moving.
Yeah. Right.
Интересно,
Do you think we'll really be able to wipe the Renans off the face of Dana?
Who said anything about doing that?
But we have to in order to survive. Don't we?
Now that you have the blazing sword, and have shown that we really can win this fight, do you really think we should go around killing every last Renan?
But what else are we supposed to do?
Say we go around killing Renans, so they don't kill us first. In turn, that'll just make more and more of them want to kill us. Where does it end, once you enter such a vicious cycle?
Is that why you told Grenar not to kill any Renans without a good reason?
I'm not saying we should forgive and forget what they've done to us. But we can't let ourselves be dragged down by our own hatred either. Hatred comes in many forms. There's no one solution that will work in every situation. We have to keep searching for new ones if we're going to survive. It's a lifelong journey, finding the answers. That goes for you too. You have to come up with your own answers.
4 level.
You all on. Take this. Swallow blade. You're finished. Don't go charging off like that. One final. Right. Give them all we got.
These
Понятно.
little ones are hardly worth our time.
Never imagined there were Zoogles out there that could pretend to be statues.
That's because Zoogles don't come from nature.
Я говорю, здесь на каждом углу какая-то штука. Поэтому...
It's freezing in here. And after how hot it was outside, too.
It must be the cold air sweeping in from Cyslodia. It's the polar opposite of Calaglia, so I'd get used to it if I were you.
Is the little guy okay?
Oh, don't worry about Hoodle. He's from Cyslodia. Probably just nerves is all. He's not really used to being around other people this much.
Rinwell, how about filling them in on what to expect from Cyslodia?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Well, for starters, nobody trusts nobody.
Come again?
Just like I said, you never know when snake eyes are watching you.
That's what they call their lord's henchmen, apparently.
Their official title is the Bureau of Civil Observation. They've got cronies undercover everywhere, observing us at all times.
So? Renin surveillance was an everyday part of life in Calaglia.
Difference is, in Cyslodia, it's not just Renins. They've got Danins spying on each other too.
Классно. Мы идем в милое
Or
место,
in other
смотрим.
words, there's the Snake Eyes themselves, plus all their small-time informants. All it takes is someone squealing on you, and it's straight to labor camp. No questions asked, no goodbyes. Course, informers are rewarded handsomely for their deceit. Everyone's always got one eye open, waiting for the moment to inform on someone before being tattled on first.
Hence the not trusting one another, huh? In that case, what do you think they'll make of us?
Hard to say. Although, not being from Cyslodia will probably help, honestly.
More trustful of outsiders than even your own people. Why go along with it, though? Why doesn't anyone take a stand?
Not everyone is strong enough to stand, Alphen. That's why the world needs people like us.
Так, хорошо. Ага, лосось. Супер. Так, кстати, мы уже дрались, давайте.
Normally I don't pick on the weak. You're finished! Rising Wyvern! Don't go charging off like that! Take this! This one's gonna be tough! See ya! Infernal Turret! Everything's coming up, Zephyr! Great! On to the next! Roger that! Show me what you can do, kiddo! Another notch in the old belt.
Keep them coming.
You like that taste of freedom, kid?
I think I could get used to it.
dispose of the trash.
Run through! See ya!
Take this! You're finished! Swallow blade!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind
Так,
you,
подожди.
Shion.
Я хочу туда залезть. Как мне туда залезть? Ага. Так. Ага. Так, подожди. Ага. Наверное, вот так пойдем все-таки, да? Немножко поддостали враги, поэтому... Ага. Так, опа. Это мне нужно.
Get lost!
Swallow blade! Try this! You're surrounded! Just stay calm! You're mine! It's over! Rising Wolverine! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking,
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Whoa! Take a look at that!
Hey, Zephyr. Why do you keep fighting?
What do you mean?
Until I met you and the Crimson Crows, all the Danans I ever knew just accepted their lot in life as slaves. Hell, even I was like that. But all of you in the Resistance are different. Even when you have no hope of winning, you keep on fighting. Why is that?
Come on, that's an easy one. I just refuse to live life as a slave. That's all.
Better to die fighting for freedom than to live as a slave, huh?
Let me ask you a question, Alphen. What does it mean to you to not be a slave any longer?
I guess it means living a life not being ruled by the Renans, right?
But what about the Danans who died standing up to the Renans? Are they still slaves? Would they be truly free if all they did was follow my orders and die without knowing what it was they were doing?
But that's...
Being a slave isn't just a position. It's also a state of mind. Don't become my slave, Alphen.
Так, подожди, я просто вижу там блестяшку. Ну, в смысле я не успела? Ладно.
An opponent like this should be easy. Rising Wyvern!
Only getting
See ya!
Reload!
Here I come!
One
Rising
final
Wyvern!
push!
I'm only getting
Give them all we got!
These little ones are hard.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Pathetic!
Оно того стоило. Апельсиновое желе однозначно того стоило. Так. Ну ладно.
Guess I misread the landing.
Ну, это было не очень разумно. Так.
That Zoogle looks tough, but...
I think we're game for it, yeah.
Ну, давай попробуем. 15 левел.
Right, here goes! Fluid kick! Try this! Infernal turret! It's over!
How's this?
Swallow
Ну,
blade!
классно.
Slash! Damn it!
This one's mine.
Not today! Slash!
Here's a healing arm.
Take this! It's over!
I'm on it!
Infernal turret!
Talon Storm!
Here I come! It's over!
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
This is it. Dig deep.
Easier said than done.
No excuses. This is up to us. Take this. Slash. Rising
Here we
Wyvern.
go.
Swallow blade.
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Try this. Infernal turret. I'm not done. I'll run you through. Swallow blade. Oh, just bite down. Infernal turret. This one's all mine. I'm on it.
Here's a
It's gonna attack.
Right, watch out.
Infernal turret. Take this.
Слушайте, ну это уже просто надоело.
Here, let me help.
Cleave right through him.
You can leave that to me.
Not so fast. I'm not over the hill just yet. I'm on it. Slash. Swallow blade. Try this. Infernal turret.
Here's a healing arc.
Had it coming.
Now let loose.
I'm all stuffed up.
I'm on it.
Ага. У меня какие-то проблемы.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Астральный цветок.
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who
Так.
did the heavy lifting.
Так, ага. Подожди. Угу.
And what have we...
Так, подождите, подождите, подождите. Так.
Got here.
Oh, I saw that in a book once. Those things are worth a lot.
You're a little bookworm, aren't you?
Так, подожди. Мне сюда же, правильно? Так, они там стоят, там что-то есть ценное? Ладно, пойдем. Мне так кажется, что он сейчас встанет.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water.
Окей.
Get lost.
You're mine. It's over. Slash. Rising Wyvern. Slash. Swallow blade. Talon sword. Infernal Take aim and blast it out of the sky. Swallow blade. I'm on it.
Так.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Ага. Плыть. Так. Так. Я теперь все время думаю про того монстра, которого мы оставили там позади. Я хочу вернуться к нему. Попробовать его убить.
Let's dispose of the trash.
You're finished. Try this. Infernal turret. Talon sword. Slash. Cannon.
Your wings won't save you from
Swallow
me.
blade. I'm on it. Had it coming. Got flyers.
I've got this.
All yours.
Я попробую, как только мне предоставится
Together. That wasn't even a problem.
возможность. Как только мне скажут, что я могу это... точку этого переноса. Я сразу же так туда это слетаю. Так. Так, сохраняемся, потому что мы не знаем, что нас ждет впереди. Подожди, сколько у нас уже левел? 20-й все еще.
Not much further now. The exit will take us straight into Cislodia.
You're brooding again. What's eating at you?
We defeated Balsif and liberated Calaglia from the Renans. Now, we're on our way to rescue. I'm committed to helping our people. You know that. But then, what happens after that? What's our endgame here?
Good question. The Danans vastly outnumber the Renans. Yet we rarely take up arms, because we know that when it comes to firepower, we don't stand a chance. Even if you succeeded in overthrowing the Lords and freeing Dana, then what? Lenegis would still hover over us, the Renan motherland behind it. If they so desired, the Renans could potentially use their might to wipe us off the planet in a second, no matter how powerful that blazing sword of yours is.
Да.
So what you're saying is we don't stand a chance. So what the heck are we even doing?
There's no sense in discarding today's victory for tomorrow's loss. If fighting yields even a single day of freedom, it will all have been worth it in the end. Who knows? Maybe that's the day we make preparations for the battle that will free us for good. Speaking pragmatically, the fact the Renans don't exterminate us all in spite of their technical advantage has to mean one thing. They need us. It's up to us to put a dent in their armor before they cotton on to our plan. That way, we force them to the negotiating table.
You want to negotiate with the Renans?
It's galling, I know, but it's the only way to survive while securing our freedom at the same time.
That's... But even so, we can't just...
If you lot are done talking, there's a lord we came to overthrow.
What about you, Shion? What do you plan on doing after we've given the Lords the boot?
All I know is, my reasons for fighting aren't the same as yours. I'm through answering these pointless questions.
Зачем же она сражается? Вот непонятно. Ого.
So this is Cislodia.
How far is it to the capital?
We've still got a ways to go. Also, the Zeugles here are different than those in Calaglia, so be careful.
Got it. Sounds like we should make sure we stick close together as we keep moving.
Agreed. Hey, Shion!
It'll be hard for me to use my rifle in a pinch if we're all bunched together. I'll follow behind the rest of you.
Right. Makes sense.
What's up with her? She seems even more upfront than back in Calaglia.
In case you forgot, we're in enemy territory now. If you don't get serious and focus on the task at hand, you'll be inviting trouble.
Don't take it personally. I think that's just the way she is. Plus, you have to remember, with those thorns of hers, she's probably not used to anybody being all that friendly to her. The fact that you can't feel pain means you probably end up getting closer to her than she's used to.
You really think so?
We're talking about someone who came down to Dana all by herself. But you don't see her homesick for Lenegis at all, do you?
No.
That alone speaks volumes about how difficult her whole situation must be.
Yeah.
It's your job as her partner to understand that, and give her the support she needs. You two are gonna be stuck together for a while, so the sooner you make nice, the better.
Make nice.
Yep. Now come on.
Окей, пойдем.
I get that they're not exactly on the best of terms, but...
Так, Блин, и тут хочется посмотреть, и тут хочется посмотреть. Как быть-то?
Is everything going to be okay with these people?
Так, подожди, точка переноса. Можно я попробую? Ладно, я только попробую. Мне очень хочется попробовать. Так, сейчас. Так. Подожди, нафига мне замок? Грот. Огненный. Так. Восточная часть. Замок. А почему? Ворота замка. Так. Я хочу... Вот сюда мне. Да. Я хочу попробовать, потому что... Ну, блин. А вдруг я смогу его убить, пока настрою? То потом он опять уйдет из команды, и что мне делать опять?
We've reached our destination.
Да-да. Так, что там наш мальчишка? Он еще не прогрузился. По-моему, он не изменился в одежде.
Mm-hmm.
Попробуем эту большую штуку убить. Я очень хочу попробовать. Я прям очень сильно хочу убить его. Чтобы у меня не было позади никаких непонятных врагов.
I'm sure I can put this to use.
Каковы у меня шансы, как вы думаете?
That is one enormous stray.
43. На 20 левелов выше. Я думаю, никаких.
We don't have much choice. Here I come.
It can't be happening.
Шион?
Dig, dig.
А, понятно. Бессмысленно.
I'm not done yet.
Ну ладно. Ну ладно, я хотя бы попробовала. Я все еще не готова. Эх. Так, ладно. Сейчас обратно перенесусь. Так, куда мне там? Вот. Все. Еще 20 левелов ждать, пока смогу его убить. Ай, ну ладно.
We've reached our destination.
Так, подожди. О, здравствуйте. Ага, это явно мое.
Normally I don't pick on the weak. How's this?
Swallow blade.
That is coming. Don't go charging off like that.
I'm out of ammo.
I'm gonna need
Don't let them form a pack. I'm sure I can put this to use.
Так, подожди, а это... угу.
I'll take you all on. I'm not done. You're surrounded. Stay calm. One final push.
right.
Give them all we got.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Run you through.
Rising Wyvern.
That is coming. Tell it.
Do it!
Another notch in the old belt.
Keep them coming.
You like that taste of freedom, kid?
I
Так,
think I could get used to it.
супер. Деньги лишними не бывают.
No choice. You're mine. How about this? You're finished! Great! On to the next!
Roger that.
My
Show me what you can do, kiddo!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Pathetic!
Так, где я там вообще? Ага.
I noticed the Zoogles here are a lot different from what we're used to back in Calaglia.
It's because this realm is so cold.
Так,
I imagine they had to be adapted to fit the climate.
Meaning if we hit them with fire arts, it should be extra effective against them.
ну, пока что я бы сказала, что они несложные.
I'm not done! Rising Wyvern! I'll run you through! Swallow blade coming! Infernal turret!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Would you like to warm up some?
Aren't there people in there?
You should let yourself unwind when you get the chance.
I guess there's no arguing with that.
Hey,
Hey!
Oh?
Whoa!
Угу. Так, подожди, отравление паралича. Так, знак воды.
Right.
what? Just great.
All right.
Nice.
Right.
Right.
Happy now, Shion?
Yeah, I'd say so.
She better be, after all she ate.
I stopped before
Я хотела внутрь сразу зайти. Почему мне они сразу-то внутрь
I
не
was
зашли?
full, though.
What?
Можно же было поесть у огня, погревшись. Ну ладно. Так.
Okay, off we go.
I'll take you all on! Try this! Infernal turret!
I'm on it.
Infernal turret! Slash!
Back into the fray!
Swallow blade! Mirage! It's over!
Flame!
Everything's coming up, Zephyr.
Так, я не в ту сторону побежала, поэтому я не там, где надо. Так. Нужно выйти с этой стороны. Вот так, да? И Ну, я даже не знаю. Сразу пойдем или походим, поищем вещи? Наверное, продукты питания поискать будет неплохой идеей.
Normally I don't pick up weak.
Rising Wyvern! Burning! Dragon Swallow Blade! Try this! Infernal Torrent! You're mine!
Coming! Talon Storm!
You're mine!
Searing Flame!
Swallow
Reload!
Pathetic!
Так, мы вот с такими еще не дрались. Пойдем попробуем. Берсерк 15 левела.
Try this! Swallow Blade!
Here, let me help.
Infernal Torrent!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Infernal Torrent! Swallow Blade! Burn in hell!
Run you through!
Swallow Blade!
Talon Storm!
Но они покрепче.
Whoa! Take a look at that!
Подожди. Я не совсем понимаю, где я должна спуститься. Здесь я должна спуститься, ладно. Так. О! Так. Вот тут мы не пошли, да? Ладно, пойдем посмотрим, что с той стороны. Может, здесь что-то, что мне очень надо, я же не знаю.
Don't go charging off like that! Run you through! That is coming!
Take it! Swallow Blade! It's over!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more... They've got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
We're in good form!
Ну такое. Вот здесь оно сильно того не стоило.
Strike! Slice! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! You're up!
Flame of Fury!
It's over!
Burning!
I'm on it! Flush! I'm gonna need more of that energy. Rising Wyvern! Mirage! It's over! I'm on Rising Wyvern!
Everyone's still in one piece?
Так, опять же сохраняемся. Мы не знаем, что нас ждет дальше.
Houses in a place like this. People really live all the way out here?
The whole area is just little villages. This one's Messiah 224.
Wait, I hear something. Sounds like people arguing.
Bureau agents. The Snake Eyes must be here. We should sneak past them. That was my original plan, since you all stick out so much.
Why? In case one of your people tattles on us?
It's the Renans who are making us do it.
Oh yeah? Like this Renan who you need to save your people's skin?
Well, that's rich coming from the Bright Eyes whose people are the reason we're in this mess in the
That's
first
enough.
place. But she started it!
3 centuries of resentment is too much to lay at a single person's feet. Same goes for you, Shion. You can't ignore the past when speaking of the present. Now, what's going on in that village?
If I were to guess, someone tipped off the Snake Eyes and they're here to make an arrest.
You'd better not be about to suggest we get involved. I'm here for the Lord's head, and nothing more.
That go for you too, Alphen? Why did you come?
Why? To liberate this realm's slaves, of course.
Are you still a slave?
Me? No.
Then tell me what it means to live unshackled. I'll tell you what it means. It means living on your own terms, being your own master, thinking and making decisions for yourself, and being prepared to accept the consequences. Understand?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. So prove it to me.
Shion.
Don't start with me. I'm not going, and that's that.
I understand. Just wait here with Rinwell till we get back, okay?
You're going in without the sword?
Looks to be that way. This is my choice, after all.
Your choice? Listen to yourself. That sword's useless to me without someone to use it. You go dying on me out there and you'll put our whole mission in jeopardy.
But I need us all to make it safely to Sisloden.
Too many sacrifices have already been made. We came here to put a stop to any more.
You've sacrificed something too, huh?
Hide somewhere until it's over. You hear me?
Damn those Renans. I hate seeing Danon suffering under them here, too.
I'm surprised you're so angry about it. You're not even from here.
It doesn't matter where I'm from. Enough is enough with these people.
Я хотела... Ладно, там просто еще был диалог.
Silence, embedded. Anyone who fails to cooperate will be arrested and tried as a traitor to the realm.
Damn it. Some rat must have sold us out again.
You there! You want me to haul you up on suspicion of civil disobedience?
But I didn't.
What? Leave him alone! An embedded dares defy the orders of his lordship? Know your place, slave!
We can't use the blazing sword this close to the villagers. They could get hurt. But there are too many agents. Zephyr?
Law. Is that you?
What's going on? Aren't we supposed to be fighting them?
You're alive.
What are you doing here? The realm of Sislodia doesn't tolerate civil dissidents like you.
Law.
I hereby detain you in the name of his lordship!
Так,
Zephyr? What the hell?
Zephyr!
Here they come!
Come and face me!
мне нельзя использовать тот меч, а я такая нажимаю кнопку.
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Go away! Front! Slice! Swallow blade! Laser sight! First strike! Swallow blade! Slice! Swallow blade! Go away! I'm not done! Fire support! Fire in the Talon storm! Fire in the Rising wyvern! I'm not done! Swallow blade! Mirage! Blow away! Mission! Zephyr, are you trying to get caught? I'm sure that can be arranged. Not if I can help it! Mirage! You're finished!
Ну он какой-то прям...
What's going on, Zephyr? Why won't you fight him? Is that soldier someone you know?
Don't hurt him,
Huh? What are you...
please.
Это его сын?
It won't work, you know.
По глазам.
You never change, do you? You've always got that damn-knowing look on your face! Zephyr!
I got it handled.
But he just...
He's my son.
Oh, so now you remember me. The nerve of you! I'm gonna wipe that damn look off your face once and for all! What in hell?! Rinwell, you...
Law.
Watch yourselves! The insurgents are armed!
Enemy reinforcements. Use the sword.
I can't. The villagers will get caught in the blast. We need to fall back!
Oh, for crying out loud.
Zephyr!
Go. Leave without me.
You can't...
I'm not leaving without him.
Alphen, there's no time.
But what about the resistance? Everyone's counting on you!
Forgive me.
Ugh!
Его ж казнят.
We've waited all night, but nobody's shown up.
No sign of Zephyr or an enemy pursuit. So, what's the plan now?
You really need to ask? We go rescue Zephyr.
If he's under arrest, they'll have taken him to Cisloden, the capital city. Assuming he's still alive, that is.
I can't believe Zephyr never told us he had a son. I wonder if the rest of the Crimson Crows knew about it.
And to find him in that village of all places. Some coincidence, huh?
Those fireworks you pulled out of your hat back there. They were astral arts, weren't they?
Shion, what the hell are you doing?
Except I've never heard of a Danon who can cast astral arts. Are you a Renan?
Like hell I am!
No, of course not. Renan's eyes light up when they use astral arts. And when you used an art, your eyes definitely didn't. So I guess that means you can't be a so-called bright eyes after all.
Sorry.
You're right. Those were astral arts I used. Same as the ones wielded by the Renans. A long time ago, my family, my people, were once known as mages.
A Danon mage? Up until now, I'd only ever heard of them in stories and rumors. Though now I've seen one with my own eyes, I suppose I'll have to believe it.
We've been in hiding for a long, long time. Even before the Renans first attacked. That's why no one knew about us.
Так ты нам
Even
теперь
before
поможешь
the
сражаться?
Yeah. My ancestors were persecuted and targeted for their gifts.
But it was by their fellow Danons.
They lived hidden away all these centuries, keeping their existence secret even from the Resistance. My mom and dad drilled it into me that I was never, under any circumstances, supposed to let anyone find out about us.
If that's the case, then why did you use your powers back there?
I don't know. One second I saw Zephyr about to be killed, and the next I was...
Danon Astral Arts. If the Renans knew such a threat existed, there'd be hell to pay.
Hey!
What? You think I'm gonna go to the Lords with this information? I'm a traitor and an outcast at this point. Or did you forget? What amazes me is how anyone could have that kind of power and yet keep it hidden all this time. Didn't you ever want to use it to help your people?
Don't talk like you know the first thing about me, Renan!
That's enough. Zephyr wouldn't want this.
Listen, all I care about is taking out the Lords, okay? Which is no doubt what her people want too. Using her powers to help do it only makes sense.
Makes sense for who? Us? Besides, Zephyr comes first. We can't just abandon him.
It's fine.
Huh?
Поможет она нам
You're
все-таки.
going to save Zephyr, right? If so, you're going to need my powers to do it. I don't want anyone else to die.
Are you sure? Then let's get back to the village. We need to find out what happened.
Так, хорошо.
What's wrong?
Nothing, just... I'm surprised how dark out it is.
Why wouldn't it be? It's still night after all.
No, that's what's weird. A lot of time's passed since we arrived in Cislodia. You'd figure the sun would have come up by now.
Oh, right. It's not like this back in Calaglia, is it? To be honest, I completely forgot. Basically, it's always night in this realm.
Классно.
Huh?
It's been that way forever. It never gets any brighter outside, even in the morning.
So it's always dark all day long?
But how? How is that even possible? Did the Renans cause this?
Of course they did. It's complicated to explain, though. It'd be easier to just get to Cisloden so you can see what's going on for yourself.
I'll take your word for it. But right now, finding Zephyr comes first.
Так, хорошо. Магическая зарядка. Так. Мгм. Так, Мгм.
I wonder how Zephyr's...
Так, так, это же что? Какая-то новая глава, что ли? Почему картинка сменилась? Так, на этом мы с вами закончим. И встретимся уже в следующей серии. И пойдем спасать нашу зефирку. Спасибо, что смотрели. И всем пока.